later in this video. As I was editing my video, and I literally mentioned that Marina Diamond has paved her own path, then my laptop turns on and shows me or here, or it's just not working out. Like the lighting is making everything difficult. Like the picture has weird white shadows around. I had like my psychiatrist prescribed me it again because I've been having these panic attacks, but because I really want to be this strong mentally and be like in control of my mind, I'm not touching it. That my life is hard, that I'm upset, that I want to isolate myself, the more I actually push myself out there. See, this is the interesting part. I read it in a book. Usually we dwell on the bad, negative experiences with people, and we forget the good ones. And right now, if I want to only remember that bitch, I will only succumb to remembering everybody who's bad. And I was gonna tell you, that's why every time I go out, people are bad to me. If I actually focus on the bad things, life will actually feel like, yes, everybody had been bad to me. That's when I've been self-isolating. But if I remember the times where people this was like a test from the universe. It's like puts you in one scenario when you need it the most. It's very interesting. Puts you in one scenario and two different people just to make you, just to test you, to see what are you gonna do. Are you gonna dwell on pain, or are you gonna use this pain to show other, like from here on, to show your self-worth and self-assurance, and to actually show your confidence? Because if I didn't fake my confidence, I wouldn't have got that treatment. It came to me that I really want to share. If you're also somebody who's struggling with anxiety, but also because of their anxiety they're struggling, I personally, I'll have to be honest with you, nobody's coming to save you. You have to save yourself, and this is how you get out of your anxiety, and this is how you overcome it eventually. Like, this is like a lesson lived and learned. I literally had anxiety, became homeless, and I had to save myself from homelessness by coping with my anxiety. So right now that I have like the worst kind of anxiety in the world 24/7, because I've been able to cope with it during homelessness, now I can cope with it as it comes and goes. It does come, of course, there's no running away from it, but I'd rather struggle while trying to overcome it and live, like being able to live and function, rather than struggle and just suffer and hate myself for it. So yeah, you can deal with anxiety. You're not the only person who has so much anxiety, but it's your choice. You either sit and cry about it and be like, oh, I'm disabled because of anxiety, stuff like that. You're the only person who can change your life and find your happiness and success. You're the only person who can bring your own success. Nobody's gonna save you. You have to defeat it, otherwise you're gonna succumb and just waste your life being miserable. Look at me trying to defeat it. It's not easy, but at least you're trying, and it's gonna be worth it, hopefully. I mean, it's already showing me that it's worth it. Look how I always save myself in the end without nobody or anything, just me and my anxiety, and I still keep going because I just want to live, as simple as that. I want to be as happy as I can. It's for the best for me. I save me in the end. You're the only person who can save you. Don't waste your life away. Don't waste your life away, bish. Come on, bish. We can do this, bish. Come on. Out of service. The moon is like a spotlight tonight. So I'm just having my run, and I had like a panic attack. He was smiling at me, such a genuine smile, and just making me feel alright. Because I was anxiety attack came to me like a wave of tsunami, and I'm like, touch grass. It does help. Something I'm really proud of actually for myself is I actually took a longer vlog out there without having to look around as much. I really want to push myself, as I said. It was really scary. It was actually really scary, but I had to push myself just to let you know how scary it is. There was like a surveillance camera just for me. Seeing the surveillance camera, I was like, and hopefully, who knows, like a year from now, maybe we both will be having better lives, and just we're gonna laugh at this one day, and we'll be just like proud of how much we fought just to be where we will be, hopefully in the better next year. Okay, let's start the video. Good morning or good afternoon. I'm sleepy and destroyed, but at least I made myself sleep longer. I'm so sleepy, I can hardly open my eyes. As always, every time I feel disheartened and discouraged and lose motivation, I find one new subscriber every day, and so this really helps me move on and continue, even though there's no interaction. And I hit the heart that I hope so. There is interaction, but not to my the daily videos to like the journey to superstar. But it's okay, I don't want to bother myself feeling this way. It doesn't matter, because I'm getting more subs and this is a good sign. Let's start the day, whatever it's gonna be. Yes, taking pictures. It's 4 p.m. already, so this is the first thing I'm gonna do. Also, I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat something nice. I dreamt about flying. I was like flying like a, there was like a the dream, that was funny. There's like a swimmer, a child who was a swimmer, and the child, he was like a Disney character, like a fictional from my dream, came out of nowhere. And the reason he won a swimming race because he was literally wearing something that looks like a boat. Like he was literally looking like a submarine, and he for some reason was okay, and he won the race. And then afterwards, when he won the race, he opened the submarine and it was filled with seagulls and like little rocks. So he splashed all the rocks in the sea, and he was like, "Fly, seagull, you're free. Thank you for like making me win." So he gave like the seagull bread, bread. So the seagull flied away, and for some reason I flied with him. Like I was like the camera of like taking the recording for the Disney film. I was like following the seagull flying, and then I saw the seagull eating, like they were eating bread, and for some reason there was a white cat with them feeding. And then I flied my way back, and then I saw 2 pigeons, and I just like kept seeing people sitting around the beach and the park, and there's so many pigeons. And then I woke up, and I even like in the dream I was suddenly knew I was dreaming. And in the dream I was telling myself, this is the sign that I have to go out. It has been so long since I've been in nature, because I always sit around where there's always seagulls feeding, or I feed them, and there are always pigeons come around with people, sit outside with people. So this is one thing as well. I saw a little clip of Lady Gaga saying, "I miss people." She was crying in the interview. She was saying that she kind of regretted fame. So this is something else on the back of my head. It is like, I don't think I'm gonna be as, or I want to be that famous. I don't know. But I really love people and going out, and sometimes this occurs to me. If I will miss people, if stardom happens, it's just like something in the back of my head. But we'll see. It's an interesting thought I wanted to share. It's been a while. I made a little advertisement for my business Accessoire, and I boosted it, like I promoted it only like for $2, but it's better than nothing. So yes, because it's been a while, so I'm proud of this little thing that I did. It's been so long since I was looking at Instagram, what people had been up to, and then I saw a post from Marina Diamandis, and I was like, I just remembered my purpose. I just remembered she always inspires me. If you don't know her music, she's so inspirational, so inspirational. Her story, the way she literally paved her own way. Bish, look at that one path. Like literally I was editing the video and the laptop turned on by itself, showing me one path. As I was editing my video, and I literally mentioned that Marina Diamandis paved her own path, then my laptop turns on and shows me this. Come on guys, this is not enough sign that the universe is talking to us? God damn. Her own, she even like lived her superstar life her own way, in her own terms. Very strong woman, very brave, very inspiring, very beautiful, and her lyrics is very meaningful. So I just saw that and I was like, yep, time to move on and try again. Keep trying. So very, very inspiring, very motivating that I looked at that. So I started the day. Even better, finally I see people commenting on my series. Yes, little by little, one step at a time. I'm still just literally started being discovered. Let's start the day. Yay. Let's go. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing? I have got like inspirational, my highlights are always inspirational also. So when I post on Instagram, I only post like usually mostly stories that tells people, hey, there's a video up. That's pretty much about it. At least recently, I used to post a lot, but I think I have to post something. Has been so long since I posted because it's been only stories because I've been busy, which is good. So yeah, if you're not on Instagram, do follow me there, and you can find my art Instagram as well, and then you can find my fashion business Instagram as well. And I recommend you that you listen to Marina Diamond's music. It's great. Oh yeah, Shiva, don't you see, baby, nothing comes for free. I do remember that I made an artwork for her. If you want to have the print, this is the artwork. I didn't have the money to have a digital art tablet, so I was making art on my phone, and as I said, I couldn't make paintings. So as you see, I was still working hard to make art, but I'll talk about this later because this is my art scientist era. Excuse me. That will be the last exhibition. So yes, let's go back to business. Mensi is going to be finished with, and then We Am will be next, the short stories book, and last but not least, the art scientist. So very quickly, hopefully by the end of the week, the coming week. So today is Saturday, so yeah, this coming week will be great, and then by the next trend time, I'll have everything mostly settled. So excitement. I can have time for my novels at last. Yes, there's like a certain shadow outside that reminds me, Rusai. There's a certain shadow outside that reminds me for some reason of Ariana Grande's new Instagram profile photo. I don't know why, I'll show you. It looks like her dress. This is her dress and this is her head and face. I don't know, funny. My favorite part of the day. Roasted seaweed are so yummy, and they are the best, healthiest alternative to junk food like chips. I'm now officially finished with day 13 video. I'm gonna upload it, and I'm going to start making the pics because it's starting to get dark, so I'm gonna really quickly take the pictures and start on the Mensi book. So my aim is to speedrun, hopefully finish Mensi everything tonight, or at least finish half of the book, and then tomorrow I'm gonna continue. So yay, go me! We want to get everything back on track. So let's do it. I tried taking different angles, man. Like this is the painting, and I've been trying to put it there or here, or it's just not working out. Like the lighting is making everything difficult. Like the picture has weird white shadows around, and there's like a light making the top section of a painting just glitter. Just I can't. So I'm gonna take the pictures tomorrow because I'm gonna go for a run and do workout and exercise, and just having some salad with eggs to boost my energy. My aim is to fix my sleep for now, so everything will be in order. And for some reason the video is glitching, like it's uploading on YouTube but it's just keep on going, like it's just uploading. It's not even showing how much percent. It's really glitchy, so I'll try to probably and that clip just got cut because my phone had run out of battery. I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm great. I just bit my tongue as well. Yay! So upsetting. Like I want to go for a run or a walk, my phone has already, like, there's no battery for me to take it with me. I can't go out without my phone, like the music on. What's going on? What am I gonna do? Like I'm so upset that I can't even continue writing a sheet, like continue anything, any other project. I guess I'm just gonna color or something. Like right now I'm just like numb. I'm just like, I'm not even depressed or angry, just like I want to do something. What can I do? But yeah, as you can see, I don't know what to do. There's so many projects I can work on, but like my mind is just numb. I guess I'm just tired and I want out. I want like to go out. It's been so long, just enjoy something. But no money, no fun. Not now, not yet, at least. I restarted my phone, and apparently right now it's finally loading with the percentage. It says 1 hour, but at least it's something. So I'm gonna charge my phone meanwhile and eat something. I'm really anxious that I'm just like jittering my food right now. Anyway, I'm gonna eat myself something yummy because I get really hungry when I'm upset, which is good. This goodness, come on. Halfway through the food, I started to get a panic attack, so I felt sick and started to feel like I'm fat. I'm like, I have a very weird brain sometimes. The reason I wanted to tell you is because I want to show you how you can actually overcome your anxiety attack. Because see, I have anxiety medication, Valium, but it's the same medication that I had a self-exiting attempt with back in 2019. But I had my psychiatrist prescribed me it again because I've been having these panic attacks, but because I really want to be this strong mentally and be like in control of my mind, I'm not touching it. He tells me to, but I don't want to. I don't want to go to it because especially that it's addictive, and I want to be careful. And I really want to fight over, like, my plan is to get off medications altogether. But don't listen to me, don't do what I'm doing. I'm just saying, like, sharing how you can actually overcome, like, you are underestimating the power of the human mind. So I just wanted to share that I do have medications, anxiety medications, but I can overcome it, this anxiety. Like, it's not gonna kill me, because anxiety is just worrying about the future, basically, about things that just like a loop of hell. But yeah, anyway, so what I'm gonna do, as the video is being rendered and my phone is recharging because I want to go for a run, I just want to chill. Like, literally, I'm gonna grab the coloring book and chill. Tomorrow I'm gonna take the pictures because I can fix my sleep, because I can feel it, because I'm already tired and sleepy, and I didn't sleep much, I think. And then I'm gonna go for a run, get more sleepy, so then I'm gonna have a great sleep and fix my sleep. And then when I fix my sleep, I can take the pictures, I can later busk and stuff, because as I said, I want to busk at daytime. Morning time, that would be perfect, say 11 p.m. and forward, so we will see. But yeah, as you can see, I literally took the negativity and turned it into positivity. Like, it's not too bad, it's not too bad. Yes, this has happened, it's not too bad. Anyway, I've put the rest of the food in the fridge. Again, the positive side, tomorrow I don't have to put things together. Tomorrow I can just reheat whatever I had for breakfast and eat it, which is good, because I have sometimes struggle being like, I have to do breakfast, I can't be bothered. But yeah, so everything can be turned positive. That's how I've been reprogramming my mind, and I feel already great. I feel good about being good and kind to myself, so that's what's important. Okay, we'll talk soon. Right, day 13 uploaded. I'm going for a run / walk, etc. And tomorrow is a busking day, whether I like it or not. It's gonna happen. It should happen, it must happen. It's just like, as I said, the more I feel like this, like a piece of shit, I feel like very hard on, that my life is hard, that I'm upset, that I want to isolate myself, the more I actually push myself out there. So yeah, journey to change in my life. I'm already feeling it. Like, I can actually do, I know I can do it. It's just a matter of time. What are you gonna say? Yes, I'm exhausted because I've been sitting waiting for this stupid video to be uploaded. This time it took an hour and more. Like, I can see it goes from 30 minutes and then up again to 40 minutes, then up again, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I don't know what's going on. But yes, and if I go busk, that means I'll still be sitting, and so no more sitting for me. That's why I can't busk tonight. But yeah, that's what I do when I'm really upset. I just like shut down my brain and just go autopilot mode. I'm just like, I go for it. Whatever happens, happens. So yeah, tomorrow busking day, and I'm having a cup of tea. Go for a run / walk and do my lovely exercises, etc. And chill for tonight. I'm watching Gab Smulders just in the background. She's so chill, comfort YouTuber. I recommend her. So yes, I've been as you can see, it took me so long to color this, but I really needed it because I wanted to chill, and I'm glad that I did it because it's really refreshing my head. But yes, no more coloring for tonight. The last time I went to take the mail, that was the first time I talked to a person face to face since so long. And let me tell you something that happened actually. The reason I've been isolating myself. So when I went out there, I was lining up, right? Because I was busy. And there came a bitch. She was like walking there. She was talking to everybody. She was like asking, what are you up to? Where are you up to? When she came to me, she literally just passed me. I can feel her, like I can see her, that she was, like, she didn't want to talk. She passed by and I was like, I can talk to this bitch? Or held my head high like nothing happened. You know what pisses me off in this kind of scenario? I want to just like show people what's my worth. That's why I want to stand up for myself, because I can feel the person behind me even like looking at me. And this is what I hate. I feel like I hate when people think like, oh, why does this person feel like this person is bad? Then this person must be bad, must be there's something weird about this person, that's why this person like ignored them. But you know what, fuck everybody, like I'm just like be myself. But let me tell you why I'm telling this story, because this is exactly why, and just like a reminder for myself that not everybody is a son of a bitch. So I walked on the line and I talked to the person that is the clerk, the actual person who was gonna help me. And he really respected me and respected my time, and we were talking, we were chatting, and he was so helpful to a point like he literally went out of his clerk space, and he like we went to a like corner. He was telling me about the steps on how like I can send it and stuff. But he was so respectful that I've never seen actually somebody so respectful. He was literally genuinely wanted to help me, and that was not it. When he finished, he said like, when you get everything sorted out, he said like, you don't have to stand on the line, just wait for me and I'll let you pass. This is the kind of people that when you show yourself, you show your respect and talk with respect, like turning this anger of like what people make you feel like. I usually like bring my self-assurance even more, even when I'm actually feeling insecure, feeling scared. Because like after that interaction with that bitch, when I stood in front of the clerk, I was feeling it. I was feeling anxious, and I was thinking he can see how my anxiety is like really fucking me up. But I pretended like I'm confident because that's my self-worth. That's the image that I am, and I really want to remind myself of. So I fake it until you make it. That's what I always did, even when I was homeless. Even when I was homeless, by the way, I made people pour for me a glass of wine for free because they didn't know I was homeless. They even thought that I was somebody. That's how much fake it until you make it can play with people. Anyway, I used to experiment with people like a lot, and I want to do this again. So my point is, so because I've shown my self-assurance, and I was just telling this person what I really wanted, and I've given them like the eye contact and everything. It made that person want to really help me genuinely, to a point they actually respected me even better than that bitch. Is like, it's not my problem what she was thinking, and it's not my problem what the other person he might have thought because of this bitch, if that makes sense. But I wanted to share the story because I want to show people, if you're also somebody like me, have been self-isolating because people had been assholes to you and keep being asshole to you, raise yourself high. It's not worth it. In the end, there are so many people who will respect you. And that story alone, that man alone, he doesn't know how much that meant to me. To a point I'm like telling the story of him on YouTube on my change my life journey into superstar. He doesn't know what, just like by respecting me, how much that helped me to just remember that not everybody is a bad person. But yeah, as you can see, this is the interesting part. I read it in a book. Usually we dwell on the bad, negative experiences with people, and we forget the good ones. And right now, if I want to only remember that bitch, I will only succumb to remembering everybody who's bad. And I was gonna tell you, that's why every time I go out, people are bad to me. If I actually focus on the bad things, life will actually feel like, yes, everybody had been bad to me. That's when I've been self-isolating. But if I remember the times where people had been respectful, people had been helpful, people had been smiling to me, especially the times where I made people feel better, that's because that shown me how people are actually very humble. So especially in the supermarket, I love, because supermarket is the only place, as I said, I'm broke and I'm poor, so I don't go out and I don't have friends and stuff. So the supermarket is the only way I usually interact with people in person. So in the supermarket, I love and I push myself to actually give people space. So like when it's really crowded and everybody feels like everybody hates each other, I have the same feeling, but I actually turn it into, no, I don't want to be like that. I just like tell myself literally, even though I have the fight and flight response that I want to just, squeeze myself and just pass through and stuff, I force myself to stop, which is very hard. You don't know how hard it is, but I force myself to stop, make way for the person. It's so hard that even when I make way for the person, I don't even realize it, that I still go through. It's just like make up my mind. I didn't realize this until now, actually, I talk about it. But yeah, recently I have been stopping myself, giving people away, and I can see how this reflects on their face, like reflects on their day. I love reminding people, hey, not everybody is bad. I love making people feel better. And this comes back to me. But yeah, that's why I wanted to share this story. I really wanted to share it, just like to remind everybody, not everybody is bad. There are people who will respect you, and people who don't respect you have nothing to do with you. They're literally what I think of it as thunder, like just thunder strikes. That's it, move on. That's what I literally think. And even when I have panic attacks, when I'm like on my run and it's crowded, and I find the kind of people, the kind of men who are usually being harassful of me. If you don't know, I was in a hostel, and there's specific kind of energy of men that have been harassing me all the time when I was homeless and living in a hostel. So every time I feel this energy, I feel like I want to fight. Like I literally sometimes like watch them as in like I feel like they are trying to mean me harm. So I try to just subconsciously try to like them feel like, hey, like I know what you're thinking, I can fuck you up with this kind of look. But I don't say anything, of course, but recently I've been changing this mentality. So when I see this people, this kind of energy coming by, I'm just like, literally imagine a tornado, like a black tornado. Just like, even it's hard, like I want to listen to what they say or whatever, I'm just like autopilot mode and just like tornado, 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 until I pass. That's how I deal with like fear of people, but especially specific kind of energy. But I'm glad this episode had turned this way, because I really wanted to talk to people, and this is an interesting part. I'm going to Basque tomorrow, and literally what's standing between me and my dreams is the fear of people. So one step at a time, but I think I'm getting there, baby. I am, because I'm collecting my self-worth. Actually, I already have self-worth. It's just like I haven't been around people who remind me of my self-worth. I'm gonna drink some water, do my abs exercises and stuff, and we'll see you when I see you again. But see, this was like a test from the universe. It's like puts you in one scenario when you need it the most. It's very interesting. Puts you in one scenario and two different people, just to make you, just to test you, to see what are you gonna do. Are you gonna dwell on pain, or are you gonna use this pain to show other, like from here on, to show your self-worth and self-assurance, and to actually show your confidence? Because if I didn't fake my confidence, I wouldn't have got that treatment. Because I know when I'm selfish, you guys don't know, like when I go outside before, when I'm really nervous and anxious, people can feel it. Like people, I can see people, I'm like, people can feel it. I can't even hide it. That's why it's very hard to fake it, but it's working out. And that's what I remember right now, how I was able to experiment with people. Although I was homeless, nobody knew I was homeless back then. Anyway, it doesn't matter, it's a different story. But I really want to make a video talking about my life as a homeless person before, how I survived and why I went homeless and everything, and how it was like. But this video will be coming soon, not tonight. Right, my phone is 85% charged. I finished the whole, I finished this page. Look how pretty. But yeah, this is a like coloring book I was given, as I said, from my hospitality course that I did. And this is the artist. I just followed her on Instagram because she does such beautiful Aboriginal art. She's so cool. She's so beautiful as well. Let me show you. This is her. She's so beautiful. And that's her paintings. Yeah, she's so cool. She makes such cool art. And let me show you her name again. Emma Hollingsworth. So that's her. I have, these are maps. So when I had this book, I used to play Genshin Impact, and these are like the maps for me to see where's some certain stuff in quests. This too, to find like these, I forgot what they call this soul stuff. Anyway, so I was painting this, and then so actually I was painting this one first, and because there's so many spaces to do, and I started to get stressed, so I told my mind that I don't have to do it one page. So I started to go back and forth this, and then here, from here I go there, and then suddenly today I was just like, I want to start a whole new place. I don't know why, just feeling like it, and it's okay. But yeah, I wonder how it's gonna look like I can sell one for like $5 if I finished one of them, I guess. But I have to ask, I have to make sure that it's not going to be copyright thing. Like, I don't want the artist to sue me or something. So I can ask her, actually. I can ask her on Instagram if she can reply, that is, we will see. But after I finish, actually I'll take a picture now and send her to her and ask her what she thinks. Marching on the current after workout. I don't know why I'm starting to get really quickly tired when I'm working out. Maybe it's to do with my anxiety, I don't know, or maybe because I'm not sleeping properly. But even when I give myself break days, I still get quickly tired, but maybe because I've been also sitting for so long and then suddenly working out, which kind of makes sense. Anyway, at least I'm moving. See how it's all about mentality? I just ate carrot and then reminded myself of how grateful I am to be able to eat healthily, and now I'm so grateful for myself that I started eating healthily. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a run and I'm gonna enjoy myself. It came to me that I really want to share. If you're also somebody who's struggling with anxiety, but also because of their anxiety they're struggling, I personally, I'll have to be honest with you, nobody's coming to save you. You have to save yourself, and this is how you get out of your anxiety, and this is how you overcome it eventually. Like, this is like a lesson lived and learned. I literally had anxiety, became homeless, and I had to save myself from homelessness by coping with my anxiety. So right now that I have like the worst kind of anxiety in the world 24/7, because I've been able to cope with it during homelessness, now I can cope with it as it comes and goes. It does come, of course, there's no running away from it, but I'd rather struggle while trying to overcome it and live, like being able to live and function, rather than struggle and just suffer and hate myself for it. Does that make sense? So basically, your anxiety makes you struggle, but you can either cope or work out how you can enjoy life more than you struggle, if that makes sense. I hope that I'm making sense. So yeah, you can deal with anxiety. You're not the only person who has so much anxiety, but it's your choice. You either sit and cry about it and be like, oh, I'm disabled because of anxiety, stuff like that. Medication is not good to save you. Nobody's gonna come to save you. You're the only person who can change your life and find your happiness and success. You're the only person who can bring your own success. Nobody's gonna save you. You have to defeat it, otherwise you're gonna succumb and just waste your life being miserable. Look at me trying to defeat it. It's not easy, but at least you're trying, and it's gonna be worth it, hopefully. I mean, it's already showing me that it's worth it. Look how I always save myself in the end without nobody or anything, just me and my anxiety, and I still keep going because I just want to live, as simple as that. I want to be as happy as I can. It's for the best for me. I save me in the end. You're the only person who can save you. Don't waste your life away. Don't waste your life away, bish. Come on, bish. We can do this, bish. Come on. Out of service. Can you believe it? They literally just fixed it. And I was going to ask tomorrow. What are we gonna do? We're gonna find out. The moon is like a spotlight tonight. So I'm just having my run and I had like a panic attack. I'm trying to like bring myself out of it, and then like a lone guy, he was walking by himself and he was smiling at me, such a genuine smile, and just making me feel alright, because I was worrying about the fucking elevator that broke, and my anxiety attack came to me like a wave of tsunami, and I'm like, I can't busk if the elevator's not working. Everything is gonna be alright. And then I started feeling like kind of lonesome, but yes, a genuine smile really does cheers me up. And then Nicole's also come to mind, and I can't give up, and I remember all the subs as well, and this wave of support is the only reason why I can still go for a run. Keep smiling and hoping for the best. I'll be fine. I should be fine. Yeah, I'm not suffering alone. Things should be alright. Then like I started to panic mostly as well. Everything negative came to me, especially like, do you remember when I had this tiny heart attack thing when I was recalling the past? I was just starting to think like, what's wrong with me? Is there something wrong with my body? Anyways, no more negativity. The moon is full and reminds me to smile as always. So look at this recording. I don't know what's wrong with it. I wonder if it's because I was passing through some kind of forest, because in the end when I reach the path, fixed again. Touch grass. Touch grass. Does help. Nature always reminds me that nothing so, like worth worrying about, like material things. Just like grow as you are, just you be you like a tree, and you shall be fine, man. It's all of this man-made things that makes us stressed. Even time, since the time was invented, we were stressed. But what was I talking about? Yeah, just seeing nature reminds me of how I'm supposed to live my life. Just be, and just enjoy how beautiful everything is, green, and the smell of like the, what do you call it, the damp mud. It's very refreshing, like the wet soil. Yes. So a challenge to myself is to walk where there's crowded people, to walk slowly without the music on. That's what I always do to myself to help me stop being negative about me, and just like to get out of my head. Actually, something that you guys do not know about me, I'm afraid like of everything. Like when I see people riding these scooters everywhere, I don't know how they do it, especially when they're like by themselves. I'm just scared of everything, because all my life I've been scared of, noise. But it's getting really cold outside, so I don't have to say me naked. I had to delete the YouTube app just for me to make space, so the storage had been just crying all the time. I don't know what's wrong with it. So I deleted the YouTube app, but I will reinstall it again when I'm having to edit this video. So I just want to sleep early this time, as I said, so I just want to finish the video here. So I think the point of today would be that you're not alone. There are so many good people out there. Just because you've been hurt, you don't have to punish yourself. It's okay to feel what you feel. It's okay to feel lonely, Jack, me, Yoko. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. Things gonna get better. Even if you have panic attack because of the elevator and stuff, if I really wanted, if I really had to, I can always just take the bag and go busking anyway, even if it's impossible to even pull it. But I'll see. For now, I really just, tomorrow pictures, and then start Mensi. Something I also want to do is I'm gonna just start writing a seat already. A seat is the story from the We Am exhibition, so I can finish it all together, might as well. So yes, I'm just gonna chill. I'm really glad I went for a run, although it was really hard. I was panicking, as I said. I was depressed. Even in the shower, I was really distressed and had anxiety attack. But I feel so much better. Even like I sprayed my perfume just like to feel better. It's been so long since I sprayed my perfume, and even when I sprayed it, I felt kind of regret, like what is that. Anyway, you know me, as always. I am always, because I'm bipolar, I'm always up and down. But this is the why I have the series, is because I want to show you that you're not alone. If you're like me, it's okay. There are so many people suffering, and it's all right. Things gonna get better, I'm sure. Yes, so I'm gonna end the video here, and thank you for always being on my side, and thank you for the new subs, and I love you. I love every single one of you, even those who hate others. I just love everybody at this point, when you just feel like everybody's hurt because you're hurt so much, so you feel everybody. I saw someone like just sitting out there, like literally looking sad, and I hate myself that I couldn't stop, just because I have social anxiety and scared of people. I used to be the kind of people who actually stand and ask them, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'd ask them like, can I help you? Literally. But I was scared. What's wrong with me? I'm so scared that when I was practicing a dance outside, Luca dance, and I saw in the background two couple. They were on a scooter, and then they had like an accident. They literally fell from the scooter, and I really wanted to go ask like, are you okay and stuff, but I just, as I said, I have fear of people, so I was just scared. I just couldn't go approach them. I was overthinking what they are gonna think of me, what they are gonna say, or if they give me the looks. I don't know. I am scared of people because I've been harassed all the time. But I really wanted to, something I'm really proud of actually for myself, is I actually took a longer vlog out there without having to look around as much. I really want to push myself. As I said, it was really scary. It was actually really scary, but I had to push myself, just to let you know how scary it is. There was like surveillance camera just for me seeing the sign surveillance camera, I was like, I felt watched. I felt like I'm gonna be suspicious. I felt like somebody's gonna see me, be scared of me. And when I was doing the dance Luca, so I'm using the windows as a mirror outside, and then I saw somebody, maybe the security guard. He saw me dancing, and I felt like I'm fucked. Like I literally was so scared. Like I was so scared for him that he saw me. But I had a feeling that he was like okay with it, because he just felt like he was curious, like he was bored. He just wanted to see what I've been up to, maybe. But I was so scared I had to pack up and leave. But just for you to see how my fear is bad. But just literally after that incident, I was so scared. Everybody's watching me. But that's why I pushed myself to even do something I'm scared of, taking a video outside, which is what I've done. Of course, when I was more quiet, I've done it, but still I can see people walking, like crossing by. Sometimes I can hear a couple laughing. Usually I take the laughing as like against me, but I just didn't care anymore. And as you can see, I had a longer vlog outside, which is an improvement, an achievement for me. So yes, I'm proud of myself that I just went out there. And the moon always reminds me that things are gonna be okay. It watches over me. I'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yes, every time I see the moon, I just smile, and we'll be fine. Okay? Good night, and I'm gonna eat something very, very nice. I'm starving, and tomorrow gonna be a good day. Can't wait for next year. I want to see how my life had been. Like next year, I'm sure my life would be amazing, because every year my life is better and better, thanks to me, because I'm fighting so hard for my life to get better and better every time. It will be worth it. But yeah, in next year time from here, I wonder what my life gonna be. I would be imagine myself in a better place, like better home, better apartment in general, and mostly I would be not afraid of people anymore. I would have already moved on. I would have already went out with people, for example. To be honest, I'm happy with my own company, but I wouldn't mind. Like I wouldn't be scared going out with people again. I miss going out with people again. We'll see, one step at a time. But I have a feeling that life is gonna get better. I just need more people in my life. That's what I'm trying to say. And next year, that's my aim. I'm gonna have more people in my life. So we'll see by next year. But as you see, smiling and breathing, things gonna be alright. And I smell so divine. Just having some honey with muesli and some pepperoni for protein. So I forgot to say, it's also thanks to touching grass. That's exactly what I needed. You see, I always forget, and I'm like, why am I depressed? I need some sun. I just remembered how I loved walking in the sun. That's because my sleep, I forgot that my sleep is to do also with my sleeping pattern. I should fix my sleep, which is what I'm going to do today. So I have to really quickly finish this video up, and I'm gonna sleep and fix my sleep finally, so I can be in the sun again, so I can wake up at the right timing. I know the universe is hiding something better for me. That's why the elevator got what it got again, but it's okay. Okay, and I will see you. I wonder what tomorrow gonna hide for me, but I'm gonna see it in a positive way from now on. That's all you gotta do to keep moving. Yes. Okay, good night. I love you. I really do. I love you. And I'm also talking to myself. I love you, Bish. Nobody does. You've always done it. I'm gonna have some really nice love session to myself as well tonight. This is me from the toilet from the future. On the toilet from the future. I've never in my life thought I'm gonna say such a sentence. So what I was gonna say? Yeah, I have already rendered this video together, but I'm going to upload it tomorrow, just for the sake of fixing my sleep. Okay, no more blah blah blah. You have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow as always. Try better future. Just want to say I'm so thankful for the comments. Like just right now I want to go to bed, and I saw the comments. A person shared their story that their older brother also had gone through abuse. So sharing the story, I think the person's name is Esther. I don't know if you will see this video, but thank you for sharing your story, because it really makes me feel like I'm not the only one who suffered and had to see their brother go through abuse. Because sometimes it's really easy for me to just feel like, yeah, I'm the only person who had gone through this. My brother was the only, like, he had gone through so much, and I just forget that there are so many stories. It doesn't only have to be my brothers. So it really helps. Thank you for opening up and sharing your story. Don't say sorry, just do you. Like in my channel, please, like it's like we're chatting. Like in my channel, it's like we're in a room. Be open, be yourself. Nobody's judging you in here. In my channel, it's a safe space. Nobody's judging you, so you be yourself. And yeah, you said that you also don't fit in with anybody, and hearing other survivor stories like mine give you strength. Same, we're in the same boat, girl or boy. Don't feel that you don't fit in, because the people who don't fit in, they still fit in. Guess what? They do fit in, because we still fit in with the people who feel like they do not fit in. So whatever you like it or not, we do. Like there are so many people like us, and we are, so sadly we do isolate ourselves, but that's also safe. For at least for me, it's safer, because I'd rather be with people who I can be myself with, other than being with people I can't be myself with. So just give yourself time. I think that would be my advice. Just like me, just like take your time, be you, do you, and good people gonna come to you. You just open up your heart, and don't force yourself if you don't feel like if you're not ready to go out there. Take your time, plan your trip, plan your way how to slowly get out of your bubble. But you can do it. And if you need anybody, I'm like literally, as I always tell everybody, I'm a click away on Instagram. If somebody just really needs somebody at some point, they want to talk to somebody, I'm available, hopefully. But I'll try my best to at least respond in time. But yes, so welcome to my crazy channel, welcome to my planet. And I hope that you will enjoy your stay, and you will also learn as you go with me. And hopefully, who knows, like a year from now, maybe we both will be having better lives, and just we're gonna laugh at this one day, and we'll be just like proud of how much we fought just to be where we will be, hopefully in the better next year. Okay, so take care of yourself, and I will see you in my other videos. Hopefully see you commenting around. So yeah, do people comment? So as you see, I talk to you, so I will do. Feel free to tell me your story, share whatever you want. I'll be able to give you advices if I can. But yes, I'll do my best. And Yokoshima out.